What's going on, everybody? If you don't know me, it's your homie Dean, here to bring you the Cinematics Top 10 review of BMF, Episode 4, Heroes. Now, if you can, go ahead and do me a big favor and hit like and subscribe button so you can continue to get the content. And if you don't mind, leave a comment down in the comment section if you disagree or agree with anything that I'm talking about. Man, I love to talk about this stuff. Now, all right, boom. So we jump it off, and it's just, a young Meech over here at the store trying to impress some girls. So, the classic thing that they act like all dudes do to impress a girl. We just gonna lie. So he trying to stun them out and buy them something to eat to meet her, so they can roll with him to this little party or whatever. But he's actually going to pay for it with food stamps and doesn't want to get embarrassed by it. Girls laugh at him and walk off. And then, they show that's when Pat stepped in, was like, man, do what you need to do to get them girls. You be cool. And they were just talking about how Pat was, the man in the hood. He was the one that always helped people out. He wasn't just a drug dealer, he was a prominent figure amongst everybody that they dealt with in the neighborhood. Everybody knows him. And that goes back to the last episode when he was talking about, man, we trying to leave Pat behind. Don't really need to do that. So, now they out here, they done got a whole little spot out there in the burbs and everything to where they just going to use that just to keep their stash. No hanging out or anything really like that. So now they're still running low and they've been able to get everything started out here in the new spot. Hoop, Kato, B. Mickey, Terry, and Big Meech are the only ones that know where the stash is at. So they up in there, discussing, talking about how they're going to get some re-up. He's telling them the options they got. They can either holler at Pat and try to go get some re-up. And then, so that's what he's going to go ahead and do. Because they only got about 3 days worth or whatnot. So as he makes that decision, he gets up and he go ahead and take the money. He going to go holler at Pat. Pat immediately from the last episode, doesn't want to give them too much work. He wants to take them slow so they don't get too much bigger than him and outgrow him so he can still continue to make money off of them. He tells them, nah, I'll let you buy away. They want to buy 3 keys. I'll let you buy 1. Then I'm going to give you the rest of these and rocks. When you sell them how you've been selling them, how we've been doing it. And they're like, nah, man, fuck that. And tries to holler at Pat's homeboy, Rock, who is Pat's number 2. And Rock like, all right, man, fuck it. Yeah, if you want to do that, I could probably hook you up with somebody. Just, keep the word out. He like, all right, cool. So Terry now is told by Big Meech that, the reason we got to find us a whole nother plug because this nigga Pat out here sucking on glass dicks, which is doing crack cocaine or whatever. And that ain't no good for anybody. That's a downward spiral that's going to happen very quickly. So they weigh up their options on what they're going to do. Big Meech is like, man, we need to try to holler at this new plug called Big L, and they end up in the projects. And Terry don't like that. He want to holler at Rock because they know him, even though he Pat boy. So they get into a little bit of argument about that, but they're going to decide later. Terry is now over here taking the family shopping for his daughter's christening, or son's christening, I forgot. Yeah, but for the christening. And then now they're going to, as they up in the mall, they run up on Lamar and them, who nigga Lamar out there getting the whole crew some gangster Nikes. If y'all remember them Cortez, this nigga them were called the gangster Nikes. He got his in black and said get the rest of the crew theirs in white. Super duper cold. I'm fucking with Lamar. He's savage. He's a jerk. But yeah, I'm fucking with Lamar. And then, that's on board. They have a good little section of the interactions between the characters and everything. This is pretty good, even from the brothers, even these crews and everything, how they fuck with each other, how they tease each other, it comes off very, very natural, and I do enjoy that on every aspect of it. Now, as they go through here, Terry walks up in the shoe store, and then now they're gonna actually press him, which I'm like, what are y'all about to do in the darn shoe store? So they walk up all up on him. I guess they were gonna jump him because you ain't gonna cap him. Even this old ass mall got damn cameras in there. And then they act like they give him some type of mercy because they see his sister and his gal there with his baby. But then instead of just really showing mercy, you gonna pull out some money and drop it on the floor, nigga. You know why he's competition, nigga? Because he gets money. So you ain't throwing no money at him, treating him like he's some jerk. Now we flash forward to where they actually going through the 12th Street Boys, and they still looking for J-Mo Killer. Phil Mail, they done figured out, done dipped off to Philadelphia, so he done got the fuck out of town like Lamar told him to do. And then now we going through all these cops and everything, just basically, throwing shit up against the wall, see what sticks. The only person that really makes sense is the black detective, letting them know that, Terry probably didn't have anything to do with this. We need to just figure out some other angles and everything like that. Lamar is actually finally getting looked at now. I'm like, how the fuck is he just not getting his picture on the board? And y'all got these two young niggas on here, and this nigga been wilding out ever since he touched down. So, they're basically about to put their focus with this little Drano thing all on not on Big Meech and them yet, but they're going to look at the 12th Street Boys, which I know is going to lead them to Big Meech. Now, Meech and Terry is off in this strip club, supposed to be meeting up with Big L, who is actually Big Meech's plug or whatnot. And Big Meech up in here stunting, balling, everything that he do. Out here buying girls bottles and all different type of shit. So as he go holler, this other, lady walks up and, Big Meech trying to holler, she ain't with it. And she just, bounces, tries to see about them. You knew she was somebody. I thought she was a cop at first, but it turns out to be Big L. Now we fast forward to where they're actually in the food truck and they humping. My nigga Hoop, man, he goddamn can't keep up, but he trying though. And then your boy Lamar rolls up on the food truck, so he just gonna do his best to just run it hot. Now he ain't even try to rob him. He ain't try to do anything, but he brought the whole crew with all of the gangster Nikes on, and then just gonna, just run their whole little spot hot, make them close down the thing for the day. So now their big idea after they close down the thing for the we'll get into that in a moment. So now Meech and Terry, they go to meet with Rock in the back of this little bodega that they used to grow up, hang out in. The same one them girls were teasing Big Meech at. And then you just holler at Rock, man, let him know what they're trying to do. Rock like, all right, man, he got a guy. We'll meet up. Here go the price. Here go what we're doing. And you meet me. You just stay by your phone and we'll get it done. And so, Rock, now they gonna fuck with Rock, behind Pat back. Meech go see his girlfriend. I don't know where they just popped her out of nowhere, but he go see his girlfriend. She treated him like a piece of meat. And I didn't need that in the episode. And then we also got Terry dealing with the insurance people about his eye. I mean, they getting money. I don't know, like they're finna make a ploy that this is gonna get them some millions of dollars. I don't know what this eye shit is about, but I mean, I'm over it. Okay, his eye fucked up. Why don't he just pay for his own surgery and get it redone or something? I mean, they got money. So I don't know why they're doing all this lawyer and stuff talking to them. I don't get it. Malpractice or whatever. I mean, them could be big lawsuits. Don't want him to lose his eye, but he need to have his eye. He need to be talking to another optometrist, not a goddamn lawyer. He need to find out what the hell, what the fuck is. I don't get it. So Big Meech get kicked out of his old lady crib, because her mama coming home. Then we go back to the next day at the food truck. To this day, now we got all the 50 boys up there, to make sure that these 12th Street niggas don't come fucking around. Hoop just get the bright idea, like, wait a minute, ain't nobody watching the stash. Now Terry and them finally gets the call to actually meet with somebody over here at this church, which they're hoping is is rock people, it's supposed to be rock people. So yeah, I'm talking about one of the funniest interactions, man, is when they walk around there through this bougie ass country club or whatever, and these motherfuckers really ain't wanting to fuck with them. Their reactions and just the way they move about, man, I like that, man. I know that Lil Meech was in acting for like 3 years or something like that, acting classes, and I just like that, man. When that nigga looked at them big niggas, man, I'm talking about, man, that shit was funny as hell. So they actually get a letter, saying that, hey, meet me around back. They trying to meet him. I'm like, why would Rock be out in this spot? Like he got some new plug or something like that. But no, they goddamn it, get tossed up in the back, which I thought was the feds last time. It's really just some of Pat boys throwing them up in the van and gonna take them to a dark spot where it looks like he's about to kill them. Now Hoop arrives to the house where the stash is supposed to be at, and he's, creeping around and thinking, of course they done ran in there and they already got it. Why they're still hanging around and not peeling out, I don't know. But he gets into a shootout with one of them, and he does end up clipping one. Now, of course, goddamn it, Lamar come through with that street sweeper and hit him back, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Kato brings her ass in there to come help, and then shoots at Lamar and gets Lamar to go away for the time being. Now she helps out Hoop. They get up out of there, but they know everything is fucked up. Now Meech and Terry done been dropped off to where actually Rock is at, and it's actually Rock and Pat trying to tell them, this is what you motherfuckers get for trying to get out of the game. Like, I ain't never seen this extreme shit. I mean, I can't buy it from another plug. Like, I've never seen that part of the game. You probably got to get into keys, and there ain't nobody been nothing like, but god damn, I can't, if I re-up from somebody else, you're going to bury me. God damn, where does they do that in the game? But Pat and them ain't playing, nigga. He like, nigga, you got them do anything, nigga, I'm finna kill you. I mean, like I told y'all motherfuckers, don't move without me, whatever, I'm finna kill you. And he ended up just killing Rock. which was kind of, I kind of saw that shit coming. But he ended up killing Rock. Just to let Rock, because Rock's not doing his job, which is, I don't know if you heard that they were trying to get another plug. I don't see how he's not doing his job. I hope that makes sense of that later. Then he tells them to give me my money. Like, how does they still owe you money? They just tried to buy the keys and then you gave it to them. What money? I don't get that, Pat. I don't get paid. So the brothers end up get to arguing about whose fault it is. Terry wants to apologize. Terry's not accepting Big Meech's apology. They just want to get this shit together and get shit lined up. Then they go find out their whole stash had been robbed and they don't really have anything to re-up with. Meech gets fucking pissed off at Big Mickey because Big Mickey been gone this whole time, swang on him, letting him know, man, this is total bullshit. Both Big Mickey and Hoop vouch for Kato, which Terry and Meech already think Kato got to be the one that gave up the goddamn stash. And then Terry, sides with his homeboys. Big Meech is the only one right now that's actually thinking straight, even though he been thinking, to the left the majority of these episodes. So now, man, yeah, they got themselves in a goddamn pickle. This man done finally said fuck, the cop done finally said fuck it and had to go ask an old friend to come out here and dig up where he know motherfucking J-Mo body is. So now he done had him dig up J-Mo body and it's just gonna apply pressure to everybody over there in 12th Street and the 50 Boys. And now his homeboy look like he's a no-nonsense cop and wants to see his homeboy, go back to being a regular good cop. So he's gonna be a problem throughout the season. Now they go through the christening where, this kind of give me like a little, Godfather moment, Godfather Part 1, when Michael, went ahead and pulled out the hits. I thought something major was going to happen here. But it's just a good little wholesome family moment, getting everybody to get together. Terry is going through it, thinking about the murder of Rock and how all that shit went down and what type of world he's bringing his baby into. And they tried to make that a little bit moment. I could have done without it. But then they, they pop up, find J-Mo body buried deep in the abyss or whatever. And then they go immediately to go to the church to go holler at Big Meech and them in front of his family and everything, talk about we need to talk. Bitch Meech politely declines and, let them motherfucking cops get the hell on up out of there. And then the daddy look around and look at the cars and stuff they going out there. He just like, man, these dudes drug dealers. I'm not going to eat with y'all. I can't be a part of this family. Just making it all about him again. I don't really like the pops that much. So then we go to yo girl, fucking Kato, sitting up in the house that went and had a shootout. Now she back at the crib like everything cool, like Lamar didn't see your face, and then you get him into the house and now you're shocked that Lamar is creeping in the fucking corners, coming after your goddamn ass. And I'm talking about this nigga Lamar, he out here running around here like Omar. I'm talking about he's got these motherfuckers scared like it's the Wire out here. And yeah, I'm talking about just abuse, just a monster. Put the gun in her mouth, let her know I kill everything you love, all of this stuff like that. I'm talking about just ornery critter, man. You know what I mean? So then she runs over here to beat Mickey. I don't know if she's run over here to get some consolidation or if she just needed some dick, after getting a pistol stuck in her mouth. So yeah, who knows? She probably just still trying to win them over. I don't know what else he could get other than the stash. She's already into where the stash is at. Why would you hit it that quick? But they trying to bury them niggas, so I can see them jumping the gun on that. Now, Meech is talking to the detective. Detective let him know, nigga, this ain't no weed. This ain't no us, man. This shit is over with. Y'all niggas is too hot. And Meech just basically put up the money like, man, I don't know what Meech got on him, but it got to be something. But he just let him know you still need me as much as I need you. Hand that man some money and tell him, nigga, I'll be back. You better have the information for me. And I'm talking about, yeah, your boy Lamar, he's over there still trying to become one with his stepdaughter, whoever the hell this girl is. But he actually get Meech little old gal, and give her a necklace and beat her down. A little thick ass, but yeah, he beat her down. Goddamn it, finally got some after getting out of jail. And then now Terry meets up with who we said earlier was actually Big L. She kind of tricked him and wanted to see what they was about. She likes Terry and how he move and, not so flamboyant, not so loud and everything like that. And tells Terry, I'll fuck with you, but not your brother. Terry like, man, that won't be a problem. We just need to work. They shake on it. Looks like things are going to be good, so we're going to see if Pat got some competition or how Pat going to figure out about this. All right, man. It looks like we got to, I think this is the best start off to a season as far as any one of 50 Cents. Maybe Power, but I think this is even better than Power starting off. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comment section. There it is.